One of the major things that obviously you talk about, and it's built around your philosophy, is the concept of Milt. And just give us who is Milt, what is Milt, and just explain it a little bit if you could, please.
Right. So I came up with the name for the concept first. I mean, part of when you're writing a book is you're trying to come up with names for things that you've just sort of done instinctually, so that you can train people on it. And the concept is selling with maximum impact in the least time, and that gave the acronym MILT, MILT. And I'd had this idea of incorporating this character into my book that was sort of the voice of the reader. So an avatar for the reader who was there. I got to points in the book where perhaps the readers might have questions, as this character Milt would show up and ask the questions. But the concept of maximum impact in the least time is saying, look, your customer has very limited time. Time's sort of the common denominator throughout the whole book. Is customer has limited amount of time to invest in buying something from you. So when they give you your time, is you need to be able to convey the value and the information that you have in with maximum impact with the least investment of time on their part and on yours. And so that's where the maximum impact, least time. And it really speaks to the fact that selling can't just be the sort of rote practice that you go through the same way with every prospect. It requires planning. It requires thinking, forethought. And I always tell people that selling is a thinking person's business, because it gives you a chance to apply a lot of creativity to what you're doing. And so with selling with maximum impact, least time, you have to sit down and say, okay, what are we going to do on this next call that's going to be able to create and provide maximum value for the prospect while taking the least amount of our time and the least amount of their time?